Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another 4K action figure review on the Transformers Generations, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen movies, Leader Class Studio Series Scavenger. Trying to get your Transformers? You can do so at Billy Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I picked this one up. Check them out. Link in the description below. Proud sponsor of the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. You can find all kinds of awesome action figures over there. Anyway, here's looking at the packaging. By the way, when you get this thing, it is just bulging out. Like, it wanted to, you can see some wrinkles in the plastic. This thing just wanted to pop out of there, but you can see a fully formed Devastator, or almost fully formed, because you only see like less than half of it. But anyway, you can see product shots right over here. You can see 2 of the 3 modes, and then it says right here, where's a Pyramid Desert Battle Combat? No. The Desert Sands Quake as Constructicon Scavenger combines with his comrades to form Constructicon Devastator. All right, and then you can see there's a little bit of Scavenger action right there on the side. Number 55 from the Studio Series. It says Leader Class and multiple languages. Get a window on top and not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. Okay, so we do have a backdrop piece, which is the same as what we'd seen from the previous ones, except this is just upscaled and a whole lot larger. I was thinking of trying to, keep these, and I was keeping them for a while. I love that you get a Devastator logo right here on the top. That's really cool. I didn't notice that until just now. So, no name or anything. Just says Revenge of the Fallen. You get the pyramids right there in the background. And yeah, I'm gonna throw this one away too. I'm not gonna keep this one either. But just to see how the alt mode looks on here, these treads are hanging off on the side, and it's not gonna stay there. So. You can see it's falling off, so that's going to look weird. Hopefully, if I remember, I'll demonstrate the robot mode of this figure on this base. But looking at this right here, I gotta say, I am thrilled. I am absolutely thrilled that we are getting a version of Devastator that can transform, where each Constructicon can transform in each mode. That just makes me so freaking happy. Now, I'm a little bit bummed out because I have one of each of the other versions. I have the one that can transform into Devastator. I have another Scavenger that could just transform into the robot mode. But we finally have the version that I've been wanting all these years, and I gotta say, just right off the bat, that I love this. I'm a sucker for it, and I just love it. So what can I tell you? I think this is a pretty good looking mode. I like that we get the staircase right here. I love the gunmetal gray that we're seeing throughout. If I zoom in right here, I get a nice and crispy clean with that beautiful 4K. You can see the window on the side. There is no window in the very front. There should be a window right there though. And you get another little window right here. And then you can see this is like for the pilot or the construction worker to get in and out. And you can see that we have non-functioning pistons right here. They look like they function. You can see like how these these little notches kind of go right past there. Then on the inside right here, you can see how these, non-functioning pistons, act like pistons coming inside right over here. Same thing on this right here. So all kinds of non-functioning pistons going throughout. But I do like the details that we have on it. We got all these bolts sculpted in throughout, and I like the little rail pieces that we're seeing. So there's a good variety of color on this, and the shovel itself doesn't look too bad right there. And then you can see some more detail and everything. So I really dig that. I don't like how the back looks. I wish there was some kind of way they could panel this up, but under the circumstances, I'm just forgiving Takara for this right here. It doesn't really bother me that much. And yeah, I'm pretty much brainwashed into loving Devastator, man. So I'm pretty much gonna like it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm biased in the sense that I'm just a huge fan of Devastator. I just wanted to make sure that these treads and everything are locked in. Love that gunmetal gray right there. And then he does have rolling wheels on the bottom. But yeah, it's kind of like when I say brainwashed, I'm kind of being sincere, but at the same time kind of joking. And then just to be clear about the articulation right here, you can click that forward down that much and it will move back all the way. You do get another hinge up here, and then this hinge right here, and then this moves up and down that much, and that's it. These tend to want to flop up on me. It's frustrating, but when it's not doing that, it's working out really well. So let's get some measurements and comparisons of this guy. And just to forewarn you, I will not be showing, if I didn't mention it already, I will not be showing off the third mode in this video. I'll probably save it for a Patreon exclusive. I know a lot of people probably won't care to see that, but, you know, I think it'd be a good bonus footage thing. So if you want to support, you want the bonus footage and the giveaways and stuff, you can check out the Patreon account. And please hit that like button and subscribe button. It does help the channel. So measuring him out, you can see he's about 9.5 inches across. You know, you could extend this and it'll be even longer. As far as the height goes, you're looking at about, get the tape measure to stay about 6, yeah, a little over 6 inches tall. All right, so for comparisons, I wanted to bring out my 2 other Scavenger figures. We have the, oh my god, this thing is huge, the Combiner Devastator Scavenger right there, and then we have the Voyager class one right there. I guess this was a Supreme class figure, right? I mean, you can't even see it on the screen. It's so freaking gigantic. But I'm going to try to get like an evolution of Scavenger thing going on right here. So you can see all 3 of these. I'm going to scoop your butt, and I'm going to scoop your butt, and oh, I have no butt to scoop. All right, so there you go. There's all 3 of those, and with their butt scoopers. And I got to say, out of the 3 of them, even though I like the detail that I'm seeing on the Voyager class one from back in the day, I do like this new Studio Series version most. I just think it looks coolest out of the 3 of them. I really like it a lot. So there's that comparison. So let me go ahead and put these away. And once you roll out of here. And then I also wanted to compare them to some tiny Scavenger characters. So I have G1 Scavenger right here. And then I have the 7-part Combiner Mini Devastator right here. So this is a Constructicon green Scavenger. So there that goes. And then here's your G1 Scavenger, very loose and everything. But yeah, I don't know, just thought it'd be fun to compare them to. It's really funny because like G1 Scavenger was a wiener, not whiner. Long Haul was the biggest whiner, but Scavenger was the biggest wiener out of all of them. And in the movie verse, in the Bayformer verse, it's like Scavenger's the most badass. Like he gets, you know, fights Optimus Prime. I just want to believe that to being the same Scavenger. By the way, I know. People will say like, oh no, that wasn't the Scavenger that built the Devastator. That was like a Scavenger or something, and I'm not buying any of it. It's supposed to be one Devastator, and that's how I sees it. That's how I'm gonna see it in my brainwashed mind. I wanted to see, we have the other, I'm like just sloppily throwing them around, but here's the other Studio Series Constructicons. We have Long Haul, we have Rampage, here's Scavenger, here's Mixmaster, we have Hightower, and then, and then we have whoever the frickin' name this guy is, I can't remember off the top of my name. Shoot, I can't remember, but yeah. Hightower and Scatter. I can't remember its name. But yeah, there's a size comparison. You can see how much larger Scavenger is than these other Constructicons. We just need 2 more, right? Overload and Scrapper. Those are the only 2. God, it's so frustrating that I can't remember the name of this one right here. I mean, it's not really one of the, you know, doesn't have an original Constructicon name. That's why I can't remember it, right? But it looks definitely a lot more like G1 Scavenger than this one does, right? But anyway, I wish they'd given us a bigger Hightower than giving us, you know, these 2 right here, because I always thought Hook was awesome. I'm going to put these all aside, and we'll get into the transformation, because I want to get this guy into his robot mode. Will you take us away, Bumblebee? Okay, so we're going to start, where do we start? Oh yeah, with these things right here. Flip that up. By the way, this comes in as a separate piece. It's a little tricky finding that, but the directions tell you where to go as far as adding this little piece on here. So it's not really that hard. But you can go ahead and split the arms right there. And then you're going to kind of collapse this into this. That's what you're aiming for. So you're going to do that. Get that all locked in there. And then swing that around. Swing and get that all in there, then push this in off to the, oh wait, it's gonna go downward, and that's gonna snap in there. There we go. And then rotate this, and you don't even have to rotate that, sorry, you're just looking for this peg to go into that slot right there, and it's a big boy. There you go. All right, and then I'm rotating this downward right here, and then that's going to rotate downward. This is a good old classic ShartimusPrime sloppy transformation. Yeah. Anyway, I love how this tire kind of collapses right here. That's really cool. But you're going to detach right there, and then get this flipped up and flip that up. Get that out of the way, and then move these tires up and move that up, and now we have a tire shape forming, which is just super cool. And then do the same thing over here, flip that up right there, and then we're going to get this rotated out of the way. These two pieces were sticking out like this. We're going to bring them in, they just collapse like that. And then this you want all facing towards the top of the figure, because this connects in right here. There's a little slot right there for a groove right here, right? So before we connect that, you actually do want to rotate this, focus 180 degrees, and then this will line up. So you can get that in place, and I'll actually tab this in just a second. There's more stuff I want to clean up over here first. All right, so squeezing this through, rotate this around, and then just basically get these two to match. Treads at the top, treads at the bottom, and it's an easy, nice connection right there. Get this staying up. You stay up right there, and then get these ported into place. As you can see, we have those slots I mentioned earlier. And move the head down. Then I think we're pretty much done, man. Nope, that didn't stay where it was supposed to. I feel like this is supposed to move forward a lot more. There it is, yeah. And just rotate that forward. As it kind of happened right there. All right, I keep trying to re-tab those into place. But now that I've settled on where I'm gonna keep it. And then now you can see like the arms are all out of position and everything. So you want to rotate like that. There we go. There we go, there we go. And rotate like that. And then you have the fingers that can splay out right there. And I'm rotating this right here, actually. I want this to stay like that, and then you can rotate right here. Get that moving forward, get that to hinge. Getting this figure to just stand on its own is tricky to do for sure. It's just a bit tricky, but God, I still think this thing is awesome. See, look at this, kind of like wobbling all over the place on me. But you can see that it will stay, and now we have Scavenger in his robot mode, and it looks pretty cool. I didn't like the design of these at first. I was, pretty upset with them because I was like, oh man, it's not like a legit robot mode. It doesn't even look like a robot. That's BS. But now I kind of like it. They're all kind of got their own freaky modes and everything. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I'll just scoot that back a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty neat. A little tricky to stand, of course, but I do like it. This feels like there's, you could kind of find a flat spot on here, but it's mostly spins, pretty well, and it's a pretty nice wheel, even though it's made of multiple parts together. But I think I found a little bit of a flat spot, yeah, and you can be kind of a lot easier to stand that way. So much articulation on this thing too. So you can, this always wants to flop around on me. But yeah, you can move the head up more than anything, and it won't really look down so much. I guess you could count this as articulation, and it will turn side to side. And by the way, that face sculpt does look pretty mean, doesn't it? I like that. That looks cool. A little bit longer than I remember his face being, but I still think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I dig that. Nice silver paint on there. It's dope. And I like how the fingers splay out right over here too. I think that's pretty cool. But you've seen the details on most of this already from the other mode. So there that goes. It has a port right there. I guess you could use a stand. Yeah, very cool figure, man. I like how it looks. All right, so yeah, you could rotate the arms side to side, or you can move the arms in and out, or you could rotate them side to side right here. You could bend this elbow at 2 points, and then you get the shovel right there that can move in and out. So good amount of articulation on this. I like it. I think it's badass. I think it's the best version of movie Scavenger we've ever seen. So for that, I am quite content. Let's go ahead and move him back here, get some measurements, and get the hell out of here, because I got New York Toy Fair to get to, and that's coming up very soon. And again, I have the meet and greet going on the 22nd, so hope you guys will be there. But if you can't make it, yeah, you can't make it, but hopefully you're there. All right, so you can see from farther away how this stands, and just to measure them out real quick. You can see, brighten this up a little. So you can see that it's, we can't see shit, but you can see it's standing at about 9.5 inches tall, which I think is really cool. And then just for the one comparison, because everything else is in its alt mode, you can see him right here next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. So I think that's really cool, man. I'm happy with that. Oh, wait. There's one other figure comparison I wanted to do. Hold on. Wait, I know exactly where it is. You don't get all mad. All right, it'll be right there. Hold on. Don't get mad. Please, don't get mad. I have it right here, okay? We have our Voyager class Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen. I should have been more prepared. But yeah, even though this doesn't scale properly, it's much better than what we'd gotten before as far as size differences between an Optimus Prime and a Scavenger in robot mode. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's really cool. I kind of want to watch Revenge of the Fallen now. So yeah, stab you, Prime. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'll have a fully edited video this weekend, probably on Friday. But other than that, I have a bunch more 4K videos and New York Toy Fair footage coming up on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!